Enough guys. Close your note and keep it aside. Close your mobile and keep it aside. Done. That is the first thing you have to do. Done. What you guys will be doing in the mobile? Reels you'll be watching. Chatting. Voice chatting. Whom you will chat? With you itself. One person will be texting in the name of a girl. Yes. You have tried that? Tried. Girls also tried. That means you will be texting your friend like a boy. They will not. Girls will not do that. Only boys only will do that. Make a prank of their friends. Fine. Try guys. You haven't tried. Don't try that. Waste of time. Try some programming questions. That will help you. Everyone had it. Hello? Hello, ma'am. Still you want to discuss? Enough, sir. Enough. Enough. Everyone had your lunch? Yes, ma'am. What special? Sambar rice. Days scholars or class class? Days scholars, why they are providing you only sambar? Your parents also will prepare only sambar. You eat this sambar and eat. Then after getting a job, whatever you want, you can eat, they are saying. They are not saying, now itself you eat, we will provide, you don't want to go for job, they are saying. Whatever you want, we will prepare and give it home. You be with us. They are saying like that. God, great. Good parents you have. Fine. Then we will see. We have also conducted a C2C program, right? An internship program we have conducted, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Internship they came for interview hiring. How many of you got shortlisted in that? Okay, 1, 2, 3. I think I've seen these kind of names. Others? Only 3. There will be others also. They are absent. Directly they will come and attend they are doing. Okay, fine now. You guys come there. When you guys are planning to come? January 1st week. Okay, January 1st week. You guys are coming. You will see. It's not like they only have to come. Whoever wants to do an internship, of course you can come. Nowadays, if you want to go internship in the sense, it's not like if you have learned something, they will not give you a job as well. If you have done internship in the sense, definitely you will be getting a job. Some of them will you tell you in the wrong way. If you do internship, you will get job. No. What is meant by internship first of all? You have to learn. You have to do the project. It is actually a part of work you are doing. It is also a part of work, intern. It's a short period of work you are doing. Same like that you have to do. Directly if you are having certificate of one company that you have done an internship, it doesn't mean you will get a job. But if you don't do internship also, if you have a skill, complete skill, entire full stack project you can able to create on your own or based on the Java knowledge whatever you have, you can able to create a project on your own. That only it means you have done internship. Even though you didn't for the company, even though you don't have a certificate, still you will get a job if you have the project knowledge. Think how much important the skill is. Learn it accordingly. Fine, if possible, whoever is coming over there, we will see there on Jan first week we will meet over there. Whoever is coming, it's not about whoever got shortlisted. Whoever is not got shortlisted also, they can come as well. So anyways, our team will contact you regarding that. If you are willing, if you are completely or interested in software field in a sense, it's actually a best thing to do an internship. I have also heard other companies also came like Pentagon Space something came. Yes, something. It is near to us only. It's also in BTM only. Okay, if you guys enter, you can open. You will be the one person to open that institute as well. See here. What happens is, I don't tell. They are down, we are high. No. Reality is that. But what happens over there is, still now, you have learned something, everything in one manner. Yes, there also they will be teaching Java full stack or Python full stack, whatever you want. They will. What did they tell you? Java full stack. Yeah, both they are teaching. Java full stack also if you want to learn, Java full stack or Python if you want to learn, Python full stack you learn. But the problem what will happen, you guys know. You are willing to go. It's not like I am stopping you guys. You can go, but you just think. Before you join, you have to think. It's not like if you want to join TAP also, before you join, you have to think. It's not like directly you have to join. Think. What are the positive things you think? What are the negative things? You don't have negative things as well. Think about the positive things and join that. Because it is like 6 months of of time you are going to spend. It is not even necessary for you guys to 6 months only you don't want. They have mentioned you 6 months internship as well. It is not even enough necessary for you because already core concept you have learned. Anyways, once you have entered over there, directly will be providing the recorded videos of all the classes will be there. You can watch those recorded session. All the classes, live class also will be going on leave. But you have a Java knowledge is must. Java is must. Full stack means Java is needed. Already you have learned whatever it is required. Oops concept is must. Collection you will be learning. Everything is done. Most easiest part is to learn HTML CSS. Now itself you can start learning HTML CSS. Start learning. From today itself start learning. Daily 1 hour extra 1 hour is spent for HTML. Daily. See totally in our YouTube channel only we have provided HTML. There itself you can learn better than this. Learn that HTML CSS. Daily one video you just watch it. Any doubt in the sense while creating any project, come and ask me. I know HTML. I will just guide you everything. Come. That is one thing. And the day entered, within 2 weeks we will start with SQL also. Databases must. If you have good knowledge in programming and you have good knowledge in Java and you have good knowledge in SQL, this is more than enough to attend any interviews. Not to clear, attend any interviews, this knowledge is must. You already have a big knowledge of Java. You already have a big knowledge of programming, everything, whatever we thought, same thing only you will be teaching over there. Already all knowledge you have. Then what extra thing you need is SQL you need, HTML you need. Instead of wasting the time, now itself if you prepare, everything will get prepared. Then the moment you enter over there, directly you can apply for the job. The day one itself you can apply for the job. If you have the knowledge of SQL, HTML, CSS, if you are prepared with those things, day one itself apply for the job. I don't tell, I will tell clearly. The day one if you are applying for the job, I will not tell that you will get selected. Day one you will never get selected because the problem is you must know what kind of questions they are asking in interviews. You must know how to clear that, right? If you are having some practice only, then you can able to clear it. Ma'am, already I have Java knowledge, programming knowledge, HTML, CSS also I have started learning over there. Database is only there, right? That also, anyways, recorded session you will be providing in 1 week. 1 week also you don't want, guys. Database it is very easier concept. You can able to understand it fast. It is very easier. If you guys learn Java, nothing is bigger than that. Java only you are understanding this. Then other languages are very easier. Other front-end technologies, database are very easier. You can able to understand it very easier manner. It will not take time for you to think, oh, this much tough. You will never ever feel the difficulty if you understand this. So you can able to learn within 1 week. Then think, after that will I get job? Yes, you will get. But what you need is you must know. You should face the interviews. Ma'am, directly how can I go for final round of interview? Ma'am, I want to practice. We will be conducting mock. Each and every Saturday we will be conducting a mock. What will happen, you know? One Saturday we are conducting a mock. Of course, I hope that you guys can able to answer few questions. Few questions you can able to answer. Like according to you, how you have answered my questions. In that way, I am saying 50% of the questions you can able to answer within the first mock itself. Second mock you will come. 70% of the questions you can able to answer. Third mock you will come. 95% of the questions you will answer. Fourth mock you don't even want a mock. Directly attend the interview you can get placed. This is the importance of mock. Mock in the sense it is not about we will be sitting and we will be conducting a mock. We also will be conducting a mock, but mock will be conducted by the person who are working in a top MNC companies, who are working in a top companies. They will be coming over there. Each and every Saturday they will be conducting and they will be taking a mock. Why should they take a mock? Because those companies, those are the fellows who will be taking interviews. They only will be hiring the candidates. They means they know what are the questions we should ask for the candidates. Everything they will know as well. Not only them. Like in that, like 5 or 6 people will be coming over there, they will be conducting. So that they will know their experience also. What kind of questions should I ask this student? And along with that, usually in companies, what kind of questions they will be asking, everything they will know. If you can able to answer all the questions, whatever they ask, definitely in interview the same thing they will ask. Same thing or lesser than that, easier than that only they will ask. So think how mock interview is necessary, how much knowledge you have. So if you learn these things in the sense, within 1 or 2 months you can get placed. But I don't tell, directly 1 month you are coming and you are attending mock, you will get full hard work, effort, continuous learning, preparation. That is must. Now itself you have that hard work in the sense, at the time it will be very easier. Because in the month of December, Jan, they will be hiring as well. But hiring will be happening. But when you come to the month of April, May, at that time, more hiring will be there. But it is the right time to join in January only. It is the right time to start with any internship. That is why every company goes for colleges to hire the students like internship, because that is the period of time where they can able to get it. But what most of them will do is they will start applying companies in April, May only. April, May, June and all, most of the companies will be hiring, more people will be there, everyone will be applying, but they will get rejected, no problem, because they will not have the full skill, right? August, September they will go. But if you are starting in Jan itself, in April, May it comes, definitely you can able to answer every question. Before that itself, you will be having lot of practice. So prepare accordingly. Don't think like next month I will start, after that month I will start learning. No, learning should be done now itself. That time you just attend. You should not think I should attend one company, two company, three company, then experience I will get. Attending interview experience I will get. Then I will be attending many companies. Don't think like that. If you are good enough, in skill, one company is more than enough to you. And one more thing I suggest is truly do that. Please do that. Aptitude is must, guys. Aptitude is must. Because same thing which has happened to our student also. One person in one batch, I think last year batch or last before batch, I don't remember. They have told, I have seen them, my colleagues have told, that student was performance really good. He has done many projects, good and technical, everything. Within 2 months, he has lot of knowledge over there, everything he learned. So we were hoping like he is the person, within 2 months he is going to get a job. Like within 1 month, 1.5 months also, most of them they got a job. That is fine. That depends on their preparation. After 6 months also, some of them will be still attending drives. But the positive thing is, until you get your first job, be guaranteed placements. Keep on giving, and number of placements will be provided. You don't get worried. One placement they get you. No. Weekly 3 or 4 companies will be coming over here until you get your job. Let it be 2 months, let it be 3 months, let it be 6 months, let it be 1 year, let it be 2 years, let it be any number of years. Until you get a job, you will be keep on getting a drive. But the problem is, you should not wait for the drives. If you are ready, of course, one drive is more than enough for you to clear it. For that, aptitude is must. Learn with aptitude. Because whenever, I will tell you, this is very advantage for you guys comparing others who will come over there. What will happen in the sense, they will be starting from the scratch. System.out.println, hello world, they will start. But at the time, you will be doing a multi-threading program. Because multi-threading always think where they are, where you are. That means whatever knowledge they don't have, everything you have in advance. You have saved 2 months of time. Because for the entire 2 months, this will be teaching. Daily 1 hour plus 2 hour plus 2 classes only will be going. Whatever the student wants to learn in the 2 months, you guys already learned. Remaining months it is a project, remaining concept will be teaching JavaScript, React and HTML. Anyways, that also I have told you guys to learn it now itself. Think how many days you can able to save. If you save all those days, directly the moment you enter, you can start applying for drive. Your focus should not be about attending the classes. Because already the concept is there. Whatever concept is left out, of course do attend the class. 100 will be a revision for you. Along with it, your complete focus should be on mock, employment test, something you will be conducting, depends on the test, and along with it to clear an interview. Next, what company is coming. See, I can able to see in some of the companies, this technology is repeatedly they are asking. JavaScript repeatedly they are asking. React repeatedly they are asking. Then means, today is I will start learning React. Entire React I can't learn. I will start with basics, like basic level questions, how much I can able to answer, I will start. Next day I will just become a master in them. Like that you have to do. You should not wait the companies, oh, I have only 3 skills. I know Java, I know programming knowledge I have is Java, SQL knowledge I have, HTML knowledge I have. Whichever company is asking me only these things, only that company I will write. Like that if you are waiting, no. If the same company comes also, their requirement is only for Java, HTML, only you think. But also, whoever student already have a knowledge in JavaScript, React, other front-end technologies, if they are having some knowledge in the sense, their resume only will get shortlisted. So don't ever wait. Keep on. It should not be like, I know Java, I know programming, I can able to clear. No guys, it's not possible. Everything you have to be learning. Keep on learning everything. See, the moment you entered, having lot of time, all the recordings will be there. Start learning the BSc. Now itself you can learn with BSc. Better, now itself you can start learning with HTML, CSS. Complete HTML. It is not about watching 2 classes and telling I know HTML. Wrong. Watching 2 classes in CSS and telling us I know CSS. It's not like that. If you have done one project, that is only evidence you know HTML, CSS. Start doing project. Like whatever in our YouTube channel we have given, in that it's a small project we will be doing. Try those projects, do those projects. Then you can confidently tell I know HTML, I know CSS. Then only you can confidently tell. 2 videos if you are watching and telling no. So learn it. Now itself you have a lot of time. Prepare it accordingly. Daily 1 video. What's the anyways I will be giving work. That work also you have to do. Along with that is additional thing you have to do. If you do daily any HTML, CSS, SQL, any language take. DSA also you can take. any one new technology you take. From today on, start planning. Don't think tomorrow I will start. If you think tomorrow, it will always postpone. You would have observed in your life. These many years you would have observed. You will plan. From tomorrow onwards, pakka plan I have. What are the things I do? Schedule I have, timetable you have. It will never ever happen. We know. We also did the same thing. It will never ever happen. But you try. Today itself I will do. Today also don't think like after lunch, after dinner, after that. No think. Now itself I will do. Once you reach home, now itself I will create a plan. Anyways, don't even like how your interest should be in the sense. Once you have entered home, you should not even remove the shoes. Should not even remove anything. Bag only you can remove. Take a note and plan it. I'm not asking you to read it. Just a plan only I'm saying. Take a plan. Okay. 15 minutes I'll refresh me. 15 to half an hour I will refresh myself. After half an hour, what are the things I have to do? What are the things I have to start? Write and keep it. Then close your note. Then refresh and come. Then see how many times you would have said no. Directly you will come and directly you will start preparing learning. You will see what. If you don't do what will happen, you know. After refreshment, half an hour after you will come. Then you will start planning. While planning itself you will get tired. In that itself get tired. Then one break you will go. Then after that, oh ma'am said to do recordings, everything, right? Assignment portal will open. 2 modules will open. These many questions are there. Oh, these many questions are there. This you will think. Anyway, morning you will do your work. That's all everything will be gone. Anyways, you will do that work. This is how it will be. So that is why I am saying. In one more better way, best way I can tell. Before you leave the college, it's a plan and go the task. Planning it will not take much time. 5 to 7 minutes is more than enough for planning because you are not going to do anything. Write and keep the things. This is the first thing I want to do. This is the second thing I want to do. Third thing, fourth thing, fifth thing. Plan it and go. Once I reach home, these are the books should be open. These are the tabs should be open. Everything open and keep it. Then go refresh yourself and come start doing more. Then you plan. After lunch, after dinner, these are the things I want to do. Schedule it. Then do it. All the schedule should be done before you do. Or in your van, you can do the schedule. For scheduling also, don't expect the peace of mind. After getting relaxed, refreshed, everything, then only I will plan. If you ask me, in the planning it will take too much of time. Because our human brain, it requires more energy when you are thinking. Not only about these logical thinking, apart from other thinking also, your brain will consume lot of energy. Because you are planning like what to do next, what to do, that also energy will get consumed lot. The moment your energy consumed lot, you can't able to do the task. In planning itself, your energy will go. So only I tell these are the ways to plan. I am not only telling you to do the things, I am also giving an idea, suggestions how to do that also I am doing. Because these are the things I used to practice. So if you practice, it will be great. Do it. Don't waste your time. Don't think you want to get job before graduation. You think you have to get a job within Jan or Feb. Plan like that. Within Jan or means how many things you have to learn. Learn it. Do it. Fine. What's that? Okay. Next, we will start with one more most important pillar. That is something called as polymorphism. It is easier. Comparing encapsulation, inheritance, lot of concepts are there. But polymorphism, already it is in your mind only. Whatever you have learned in inheritance, same thing. Using that only, you will be achieving polymorphism. Now, my question is, why should we learn polymorphism? Because each and every concept we learn, we have some meaning. Why should we learn polymorphism? What is the use of it? If you are making use of polymorphism, your code size will get reduced. That is one advantage. One more advantage is, your code will become flexible. These are the two advantages. How, ma'am? Show me the evidence. After showing all the things polymorphism, then I will tell you what is the advantage. This is the advantage. This advantage we have to achieve. Let me just show you as well. So now what I will do over here is I will just take one now. I will take one object. Listen here. It is easier concept. You will complete it. In between, don't talk with your friend. Give your full focus over here. If I find anyone is talking, I will be asking them to write. Inheritance method, every method I will ask them to write because everything is same. It is coming over here. Don't kill my patience. So I have one object called as plain object. Then now this is the parent class. I think inside this parent class, let me take one method over there. Fly is the method I will take. Inside the parent class, I have one fly method. Now I will take three different childs. One child I will take something as carboplane. Of course, carboplane is a child. Child means it has to inherit from the parent. I inherit from the parent. How can you mention inheritance? well. Then the height of the plane will be high or low. Low level only it can able to fly like, because heavy weight it is carrying. Then in the sense it will be flying in the low height only. So carry cargo plane wants to override the parent class method and it wants to change it as cargo plane flying in low heights. This is the message I want to tell you. I will also take one more child. Passenger plane, one more child I will take. So it also wants to inherit from the parent. I inherit. Fly method will be present, but passenger plane also don't want to use the fly method which is given by the parent. It also wants to override and use it. What method will override? If it is passenger plane, this is what height it will fly? Like medium height only. But plane they have mentioned, plane is flying only. In passenger plane, we want to override. Passenger plane is flying in medium heights I mentioned. I want to make this method as overridden method. Then I will also take one more object as a fighter plane. I will take. Fighter plane also wants to extend from the parent. So if it extends, fly method will be present. See, if you think fighter plane in the sense, will it fly on the high height or low height or medium height? High height only. For weapons it will be taking over there. For fights everything, for carrying weapons or everything in the sense, it will be making use of fighter plane. That means it fly at high heights only. So I want to override it, I want to use it. If I override, I want to just again I want to call the same method in the parent and I will override the method. Same thing shall we do in our program? I'll keep this as like that. So can you able to see my eclipse? Here is my eclipse. Okay, now let us go and create plane. Class plane. This is parent class I am creating. Inside the parent class I have a method known as void fly method. So inside this void method I will just print something as plane is flying. If you go home, you have to do one more thing. You will not take much time. Whatever concept I am teaching on the day, execute it. Polymorphism you have to execute it. It will take maximum 20 to 25 minutes. If you know understood the concept, 25 minutes also not required. I am saying 25 minutes to open your system, go to Eclipse, type, execute, one error will come, then you have to think, then you have to execute. Everything around 25 minutes only do. If you spend that 25 minutes, tomorrow onwards whatever concept I am teaching will be very easier for you, will be feeling interested, you will not feel difficult also. So, do it. Whenever you are executing, of course I have told you right to make a post in LinkedIn as well. Make a post in LinkedIn. Same thing. Today you have done polymorphism. Continue that making a post today also. Mention your what it is polymorphism concept you have done. Whatever code you have done, the code also should be there. One image also you can create. Then flying method is present. Plane is flying. I have written. Now I will go and create one more child. Cargo plane I will take. Tell me how many methods are present inside my cargo plane? How many methods are present? No methods. Yes. Now how many methods are present? One method, fly method. I want to override the method in the sense? Call the same method. Call. I want to print something as cargo plane is flying in low heights. Low height something I just put. Anyways, I'll just it does not show you. Yeah, already I have given. Then now what I have to do is I want to create one more plane. Class. Boys, if you want to talk, you can come here and we can type it. Extends plane I mentioned. If I print, okay. Extends plane. Now inside the fly method is present as an inherited method. I don't want inherited method. I want to override. Then override the method. Copy, paste it. I'll mention passenger plane. Passenger plane is flying in medium height something I'll mention. One more method, one more class I'll create, fighter plane. Fighter plane also wants to extend from parent, extends plane. Same method I'll copy paste it. High heights. high heights. Then as per the UML diagram I have created, right? What ma? Okay. Fighter plane. Then as per the UML diagram, this is parent is ready. Cargo plane is ready. Passenger plane is ready. Fighter plane is ready. Three of them are ready. Then now what we will do is we will start executing. So now I will create an object of child cargo plane. Cargo plane object I will create it. Cargo plane CP something like this. I want to create one more object that is known as passenger plane also. Why I am creating object, guys? Why? Think and tell me why. Because inside each and every class method is present. If I want to access the method, first I want to create an object. Only then I can able to access it using the reference. Cargo plane, passenger plane, fighter plane. Then three objects also we have created. Now we will start accessing CP dot. CP is the reference I want to take. Which method I am calling? Fly method. CP dot fly. PP dot fly. FP dot fly. Then I am calling all these three methods. We will execute. Cargo plane is flying in low heights. Passenger plane is flying and it is overridden by this. Yes? What happened? Oh, can't see the output of it. Just a minute. 1 minute, you will see now. No, what's it going to see? 1 minute. Yeah, here you can see. Cargo plane is flying, passenger plane is flying. Yes. Done. Okay, ma'am, that's all. Whether we have achieved polymorphism. What is there, ma'am? Something new. Inheritance, we have seen this, no? Same method we will be calling, we are making use of. What is the difference, ma'am? See, guys. Still now, we didn't achieve polymorphism. This is a normal inheritance code. You are calling the overridden method, that's all. But if I write like this, in my life I can never ever achieve polymorphism. Because there is one problem. The problem is called as tight coupling. The problem is tight coupling is happening. What does mean by tight coupling? I will tell you. Listen carefully. Now what you have started learning polymorphism. Cargo plane. What type it is? Parent type or child type?
Child type.
Child type. Child type object you are creating. Yes, child object you are creating. Reference. CP is the reference you have given. Reference what type? Cargo plane is the type. Cargo plane is the child type. Child type object you are creating. Child type reference you have given. This is only called as tight coupling. Same. Here also, child type object you are creating. Child type reference you have given. Tight coupling. Same. Child type object you are creating. Child type reference you are giving. Tight coupling. Tight coupling means polymorphism can't be achieved. What is the opposite of tight? Tell your friend's name. Loose. Okay, wait. Loose coupling. That means I want to achieve loose coupling. Only then I can achieve the polymorphism itself. Now, how to achieve loose coupling? That is what I am telling you. One minute. Yes, I'll just leave it. Now, I have given the reference as CP. Here I have given the reference as PP. There I have given the reference as FP. I'll just take it from. This is what I have done as well. As of now, we have tight coupling only. Now, I want to achieve loose coupling. If you want to achieve loose coupling in the sense, one thing you have to do. Child type reference you should not give. Child type reference you should not give. other type of reference you want to give. Now, I have one parent. Yes, plane is the parent I have. For parent also I will give one reference as well. I will give one reference as REF over here. Now below that I will give one box over there. As of now you just ignore this box, leave it aside. Now what I want to do is, first I want to create object of cargo plane. How to create object? Let me just create a cargo plane object over there. Yes, cargo plane object got created. Anyways, it will be having one reference, like CP is the reference will be given. I will be giving the CP as reference. It will be having an address known as 1000. This address will sit inside the variable called as CP. This is what we have learned, right? Whenever you are creating any object, you guys know this concept. The reference will come and sit over here. It will be pointing to the object. Yes. Now I want to create one more object called as passenger train. Passenger train also I will create it. Passenger trains. This passenger plane also will be having a brand new address. I will take that address over here. Anyways, we have given the reference as PP. I will give one reference PP over there. Whatever address is present, this address will come and sit over here and it will be pointing to this passenger. Anyways, inside this passenger, we also have fly method. I will take that fly method over here. Then again, I want to create one more object called as fighter plane object. I will create fighter plane object. It also will be having one brand new address. 3000 is the address is given. It is given one reference FP. I will give as reference FP over there. Whatever address is present over here, I will store it. It will be pointing to this object whatever I have created. Inside I have a method called as fly method. Anyways, fly method also will be present over here. Till now we didn't achieve polymorphism. Till now the problem is type coupling only. See, child object, child reference, type coupling. Child object, child reference, type coupling. Now we want to achieve loose coupling. Loose coupling means instead of giving the child type reference, give parent type reference. Instead of giving child type reference, give parent type reference. How ma'am is it possible? Yes guys, it is possible. How it is possible? Parent I have given one references, plane or EF I have given. Now here I will just give one. Same thing I will take over here. Because if I show there it will be difficult, so I am showing over here. Ref I created, one address will be present for this. This address will be pointing over here. Now what I want to do is, whatever address present inside this child, the same address I want to store it inside ref. You, as of now, just recall the concept called as pass by reference. Inside of pass by reference, you will be passing an address only, right? Whenever you are passing an address, two of them, both variables will be pointing to the same object. Yes? Whenever you are passing a reference, both of them will point to the same object. One object can have many reference, no problem. Yes or no? One object can have many reference. Same thing, what I am doing over here is, whatever address is present inside the CP, I am taking this address, I am storing over there. Then means, using REF also I can able to access this right. Using CP also I can able to access it right. One object is having both the reference. This is the meaning. Using ref also I can access this fly method. Using this CP also I can able to access the fly method. Then same for next one also. Now next what I will do is this access is done. Now I will take this 2000. This address I will store it over there. That means using PP also. So PP also having 2000 only address. Ref is also having 2000 only the address. That means both of them can able to access this fly method. This parent type reference, this child type reference. Both are eligible to access. Then let us go for the next one. Now inside this ref I want to pass this address. FP I want to store it inside REF. I store this 3000. Then means using FP also I can access. Using REF also I can able to access. Same thing we are going to achieve. Why not these methods here? Why not like this you are giving? We will leave like this itself. You told something problem as type coupling. Then you are coming like that. What you are trying to do? Tell me what is polymorphism first of all. These many things are not I want to tell you. What's the meaning of polymorphism?
Many forms.
Many forms. That's all. You will tell something as one is to many. One is to many means polymorphism. We will see our code. Whether we have polymorphism in our code or not, first we will go and check. This is my goal. First statement CP.fly. Listen. First statement CP.fly. Once output I am getting, cargo plane is flying in online. One statement, one output. Okay. This is second statement. Second statement, second output. One more different output I am getting, passenger plane is flying. Third statement, FP.fly. Third output I am getting. Then means three statements. 1:1 means it is not polymorphism. Now I want to make 1:many. 1:many means only polymorphism. How to do that? For that only we have to achieve loose coupling. To achieve loose coupling only, parent and preference we are giving to the child object. How to, ma'am? This one we understood, ma'am. Whatever parent and child you are giving, that image we understood. How to execute in code, ma'am? In code, how you are passing the address? I am telling you here. Now first I want to create a reference for parent. References are here. For what we are giving this reference? Parent only we are giving, right? Plain is the parent. Plain ref you can mention. You mention plain ref, parent type reference is ready. Now what I want to do is, first thing what I have done, whatever address present inside the CP, I am storing it inside REF. Yes, same thing will do over here. REF, inside this REF, whatever it is present in address, CP is given. Now what I will do over here is, I just mention ref dot fly. Plain ref I have given, whatever address present inside the CP, I am storing inside ref. That means both of them will be pointing to the same object. If I execute, and if I get the output as cargo plane is flying in low, it means it is the evidence for you that not polymorphism. I will tell, using parent type reference also you can able to access the child. Loose coupling we have achieved. If I get the output as cargo plane is flying in low X. Yes, we got the output. We achieved loose coupling. How did we achieve loose coupling? Parent type reference given to child object. Done. Great. Same thing we will do. Now what I will do over here is, now second time whatever address present inside this PP. PP address is there, right? I will just store it inside only. PP address. Now I mention ref dot fly. Done. So I will execute now. Okay, last time also I didn't see the output. Sorry guys, I'll just show you. Better I would have won this. Wait a minute. Like now you can see this output, right? Cargo plane is flying in low heights. You can see, right? See, plane is, this is cargo plane is flying in low heights. Yes, of course you got, this is an evidence, loose coupling is achieved. Next time, whatever address is present inside this FP, I want to store it inside REF. Store it. Ref equal to FP. Then, now I will check it dot fly. Now see I will execute. Am I getting the same three outputs again? Yes. That means we have achieved polymorphism. We have achieved polymorphism. Then, how did we achieve polymorphism? By making use of loose coupling. How did we make use of loose coupling? Parent type reference to child object we have given. Is this clear? Great. We have achieved polymorphism. That's all. That's all, ma'am. You see, ma'am. My question is, why do we need this? Last time itself code is less only, right? Last time code is less only, right? You don't believe me whether polymorphism achieved or not. Output you show, ma'am, and you are telling us polymorphism achieved. I don't believe. Tell me. I am telling you better and better and better. I tell you. Wait. Think. First time I am calling the method called as ref.fly. I got one output. Yes. Second time also I am calling ref.fly only. But I am getting same output or different output? Different output. Third time also I am calling ref.fly only. Same output or different output? Different output. That means same statement I am calling again and again. But each and every time I call, I am getting different output only. 1:many. One method is doing three outputs. That means 1:many you can say. 1:many means polymorphism is achieved. We achieved polymorphism. Now we clearly understood, ma'am. Polymorphism we understood. How to achieve polymorphism also understood. After that we also understood this is our polymorphism looks like. Great. Why should we learn this? You told polymorphism means 4 line will get reduced. Where ma'am 4 line is reduced? Previously 3 line I wrote. Now how many lines we have written? 7 lines we have written, right? Now 7 lines we have written. Previously 3 line only. CP.fly, PP.fly, like only 3 lines only. I will tell you. Why it is? I will tell you. But whatever now. Before that, you have to understand one concept. After that, I will tell you as well. What is that concept? I will tell you. Wait a minute. take a pic of it, no problem. Down, nothing is there, ma. Up. This one, what is that? You can't write this. What the same? Written guys, take a pic first. We are going to contact it, we will complete it. This you can write on your own itself. Only same fly method is everywhere. This is not how you want to copy. This if you copy, that is enough. Fine. Shall we move the next one? Okay. Now what I want to do is same thing. I'll just take over here. Listen carefully. Now, flying. I have a overridden method. I will also create one more new method called as carry cargo. Carry cargo is a method which is not present in a parent. It is present only in a child. Tell me what type of method it is? Specialized method. Great. There also I will create one more specialized method. There also I will create one more specialized method. Now I just keep it aside. Now using this parent type reference, I want to access this specialized method. Think and tell me, is that possible to access or not? Think for a while. I'll type the code. Think for a while. Using parent type reference, is that possible to access or not? You just think. In this meantime, I'll go and create those specialized methods. Void carry cargo is a method I'll create. Inside I'll print something else. I gave time to think. Don't take this time to talk with your friend. Listen carefully. Carries cargo something I'll write. This is a specialized method because it is not present in parent, only in child it is present. You don't even want to copy. Anyway, everything is there. Carry cargo. I'll create one more method called as carry passenger. This is also a specialized method. Carries passengers. Carry weapons I'll create. Yes, I have created three specialized methods. One specialized method inside carry cargo plane, one specialized method inside passenger plane, one specialized method inside a fighter plane. Done. Same method we have done. Shall we try to access it? Or if not, here also I am getting error. Carry weapon. Weapons are weapon again. Weapon only, weapons only. What happened? Straight away I am getting an error. So this is one more important question in interviews. Using polymorphism, that is using parent type reference, you can able to access the inherited method. Then you can able to access the overridden method also, which we have seen just now. But you can never ever access specialized method. You can't access the specialized method using parent type reference. Is that in your mind? Second point, it is in your mind. Okay, great. But now interviewer will ask you a question. You told using parent type reference, you can't access the specialized method. No, we can access. Directly we can't access. Indirectly we can access. How? They will ask. Creating object. Creating object means separately we can able to create a child type object and child type reference using that we can access, not like that. Now, what we have to do is, there is one concept called as downcasting. For example, anyways, whatever the characters, behavior, everything is given by the parent, child will not be accepting as like that, right? Properties means as like that they will be taking. They don't want to grow themselves, they will be taking from the parent. But apart from the given by parent in the sense, they will be overriding and using some characters, some special characters. Without parent, they will be having. Leave the good things, bad things let us come. If they want to drink, parents will not drink, child will drink. Parents will not smoke, sometimes child will smoke. These are specialized characters which is present in the child. Think, if your parents want to find, especially boys, if parents want to find that you are having some bad habits, then means how can they find it? How can they find it? They will not find it. We will never ever give the chance, man. They can find it. Then means if the parent is very friendly with you, very close with you, like a good friend, then means in this time you will only tell. Then also they will not, they will scold for 2 times, they will leave it as a friend, they will talk. Then means if the parent acts like a child, acts like a friend of them, he can able to access that. Access in the sense he can able to get whether my child is doing some wrong things or not, they can able to get. Same example we are going to happen over here. Now I want to tell REF is the parent type reference. I want to tell a parent type reference REF. You can't directly access the specialized method. It is not possible. Now for this time, you act like your child. Like your child only you act. You can able to access the things of your child. Which child I want to add? You are going to access your child called as carry cargo. Like what is the child name? Cargo plate is the child name. Act like that. Mention carry cargo. Act like that. You are a parent. As of now, you just act like a carry cargo plate. Then you can able to access it. Same thing over here also. Say next one you just mention act like a passenger plane. So you have to mention ref, you are a parent only. But as of now, if you want to access your child's behavior, act like a friend, act like a passenger plane, you can able to access. Here also I just mentioned the same thing. Don't talk with your friend. Listen here. You miss one point also, you are missing lot of things because each and everything whatever it is necessary. Now see, these fellows, I can able to access the overridden method also, I can able to access the specialized method also. Can you see this carry cargo? Yes, can you see here I have written dot order wherever it is given, these dots are nothing but a specialized method. Yes, this is only something called as downcasting. You will ask an interview how you can indirectly access. We can indirectly access by making use of downcasting. Parent type reference should act like a child type object. Don't give the example whatever I have told you. That is for your understanding. You should not forget I told. If you go and give this example, that's all. You will ask which teacher told you that you can call them for a reference. Understanding I have told. Have to mention. So indirectly we can able to access a specialized method by making use of downcasting. That is the key word. Downcasting is the keyword. How will you do downcasting? How to remember the downcasting also I will tell. Parent is in the top, child is on the bottom. Parent is acting like a child, top to bottom. Downcasting. Yes. If downcasting is there should be one word called as upcasting also. We already have done upcasting guys. See here. Plain ref. CP address. We are passing inside the parent. See. Parent reference. The same box only I have taken here. If it is down, please don't think it is down. The same box only I have taken over here. Here you can clearly see child type reference and giving to parent. Bottom to top, upcasting. Yes, bottom to top, upcasting. So top to bottom we call it as downcasting. That polymorphism, these 2 lines only, it is an example for upcasting. These 2 lines. Plain reference, CP you are passing inside parent. CP is down, reference is passed to the parent upwards. Upcasting, downcasting. This is one important thing that you have to learn. Make a note of it. I hope you guys understood why should we learn polymorphism, how to achieve polymorphism, how to what is meant by downcasting, upcasting, everything understood. One more thing is left out. That is only advantage of polymorphism you show me, ma'am. Where is pore size reducing? That only I am going to show. If you copy it, you will show it. One minute, guys. What you guys are still writing this one line only, you are writing too much of time. Shall we go to the next one? Want to take a pic? I didn't restrict. Okay. Same example one we will consider. Anyways, we have already done carry cargo as the we can't able to access it using reference set. Now I will create one object called as plane object. Plane is the parent. Inside a plane, we don't have one method. We have three methods. I will take one method as takeoff method. There is one method called as fly method, and there is something called as land method. Same three childs also I will take. I will take one child called as carry cargo. Carry cargo wants to extend from the parent, that is inherit from the parent. Inside the carry cargo plane also three methods will be present. All the three methods as the inherited method it is present. I don't want inherited method. I want to override it. I want to use it. Why, ma'am? Carry cargo. Why it wants to override? Because if it is a cargo plane in the sense, if it wants to take off, in the sense whether it need a short runway or it need long runway. Wait, it will be carrying goods in the sense it needs long runway to take off. Then means it needs long runway to take off. Fly also already it is a overridden method only because it will fly low height only. Then landing also it needs long runway, right? For flying it is taking long runway. Landing also long runway. Three methods also I want to override it. I will override all three methods. Passenger plane, same for fighter plane also. Three of them also I want to make it as overridden method. I will take all these methods. Takeoff method I want to override and I want to use it, so red color. Fly method also I want to override. I mentioned it flies in low height only. I mentioned land method also I will take. I want to override it. It takes long runway to land. Three are overridden method. Same for passenger plane also. For taking off it needs medium runway only. That means I just override it. I will use it. So fly method also it will fly in medium height only. I will override and then I will use it. Then land also. For landing also it needs medium runway. It's enough. So I will mention as land also an overridden method. Then the over fighter plane. Fighter plane also it will take off. But it doesn't need a long runway to take off. Right? Within short runway it can take off. I want to override takeoff also. Not only take off, fly also it flies high height. Fly also I want to override it. And there is something called as land. For landing also short runway is enough for me. I don't want long runway. Three methods also I want to override it. Now we will start writing a logic for that. Yes, we can start writing these line of code. We will remove even three we have created. We will ignore this. Then fly method already we have. Two more methods is there, right? Why takeoff? Inside this parent, guys, where you are talking? Printer, I mentioned plane is taking off. Plane is taking off. One more method I have, right? See, as per the UML diagram, directly I am writing. That is why I kept the diagram as it. Fly land. Can type something as plane is landed. Then these are the methods which I have in parent. I want to override takeoff method I'll copy, I'll paste it. Land method is there, land also I'll copy and I'll paste it. Inside there some alterations I want to do. Cargo plane is taking off in long runway. Long runway something I mentioned, no problem. Okay, I can't see that. Long runway I just mentioned. Here also same. Cargo plane is landing. Enough. This only will change. Change only like if you can able to find the change, it is done. Same thing I'll copy paste it. I don't want any specialized method. Just paste it. I'll mention passenger plane. Plane is taking off in medium. Medium runway. Here also change this passenger. Passenger plane is landing something else. Here also I just remove the specialized method. I don't want any specialized method. I change this fighter plane. Taking off in short runway I just mentioned. Now we will check our code. First plane, parent plane, three methods are there. Three methods I have given great. Cargo plane also I am overriding. Three methods also I am overriding. Done. Great. Passenger plane also three methods I am overriding. Done. Everything is ready. Fighter plane also I am overriding. Everything is ready. Now we will go. Anyways, I want to achieve polymorphism. Polymorphism means loose coupling I want to achieve. Loose coupling means I want to first create parent type object. Ref. Yes, inside the ref, first time I want to pass CP. Then I will mention CP dot line. We don't have only one method. Still two more methods we have. CP dot takeoff. We don't have only two. One more we have. CP dot land also we have. Yes, first takeoff method will be. Anyway, we change the order also no problem. First take off, then fly, then land, right? So on, giving method. Yes, first if I execute, let us see. Anyways, you can't see output, just a minute, I'll change it. Cargo plane is taking off, cargo plane is flying in low height, cargo plane is landing done. Next time, I want to pass the references, TP reference I want to pass. Same method I will call. I'll change this TP. Same method I will call again. But this time I will pass the address of fighter plane. Fighter plane address I will pass. FP. Then polymorphism achieved or not? Achieved polymorphism. What? Why it is not achieved? Parent type reference only you are giving, right? Given. Same. Polymorphism is achieved. Done. But polymorphism achieved. We have done with the code. Still you guys are seeing where the code is reducing. Show that ma'am. Only then we can peacefully leave. Still again it is increasing only where the code is reducing. Instead of giving parent type reference, if I use child type reference also, same line of code only I will be getting. 3 lines I am giving extra over here. If you are making use of child type reference in the sense, you will not have these 3 lines. These 3 lines you will not have. 1, 2, 3 lines you will not have. Remaining directly keep it up. That is what you will be giving. Oh, sorry guys, this is not touching. You guys would have told me, right? This is not CP, this is REF you have to use. Why nobody has told us anything I said that? You want me to find them? Polymorphism is already achieved, but we are not calling using parent type reference. Yes, just now polymorphism is achieved. Ref. You guys are not telling. Same output I will be getting, but where the code size is reducing. Show me that. Now I will show you. Listen carefully. You can clearly see something. First time I am calling ref.takeoff. One output I got. Second time also I am calling the same method. Same method I am calling again, but different output. Same method I am calling again also same output. That is the advantage of making use of methods. You can reuse your code. Then what I will do here is, I will go and I will create one class. What class now we are going to create? A flight usually where it will be? Bus stand, railway station, airport. We will create one class known as airport. Bus stand, bus stand, every kind of bus stand, or airport bus stop. St. John's bus only is not there. Hey, bus is going there. I have seen this. I have waited. How you guys are saying? See? Okay. Inside this, I want to create one method. Listen carefully. I want to create one method. Any method name you can give, no problem. Void is the written type I mentioned. I will create one method known as permit only. Permit means allow. You can give any name, no problem. Who will ask? Now, inside this method, I will place all these lines of code. All this line of code I will place. Then, now, ref is something over here. That means I want to pass this ref, right? Whenever I am calling the permit method, I want to pass the reference. I want to pass the address. What reference it is? REF is a variable I am making use of ref. What ref is? What type of reference? Parent type reference. Mention as plain. You can remember, whenever you are calling the method, you will pass the input. You will pass the input. Along with it, you will also mention the data type of the variable. Int A, int B, string A, which you are passing, you will mention. I am passing ref variable. Ref is a type of parent. Then mention as plain. Then, okay ma'am, these lines we will remove it, guys. We don't want that anymore. Remove this lines of code as well. Then, now first what I want to do is, I will go. See, these method, I want to call the permit method. If I call the permit method, all the three methods will execute. Because inside the permit method only all the three methods are there. I don't want to separately call everyone. Once I call permit method, all the method it will only call. That means my duty is to call permit method only. How to call permit method? Permit will come. No, yes sir. Then call to if it doesn't come, you have to go. What you are calling your friend name? Both of them are calling you, right? They are calling a permit, come here, permit. I am not coming. You are coming? They are calling permit. She is saying, I don't come. See, if I want to access any method, hello? Everyone's attention. If I want to call the permit method, do I need to create an object for it? What is it able to access? Airport object I want to create. Airport, AP something I'll give, no problem. Now I want to call the method AP dot permit method I want to call. While calling the permit method itself, see this one I can remove because plain ref only here I have mentioned, right? Whatever input you are giving, it will be considered as plain type reference only. This line we don't need anymore. Remove it. First time inside the permit method, what address I want to pass? First child reference I want to pass CP I mentioned. I'll execute it. Getting same output, cargo plane is taking off flying. Now I will pass as CP. Passenger plane is coming. Only I am calling the permit method only. This permit method is calling other three methods. Same lines I want to use. First I will give it as CP, next I will give it as CP. See over here. Code size reduced or not? Yes, code size is reduced. Previously, we have only 3 plates. See, we have only 3 plates. For each and every plate, how many methods we have called? 3 methods we have called. Then means one more method for assigning the value reference we are passing, right? Then means 4 lines we have written for one object. One object, 4 lines. 3 objects, 3 plain objects with 3 4s are 12 lines we have written. Yes, now see how many lines we have written. Only 3 lines I have written. These are the 3 lines. A dot permit, AP dot permit, FP. This is the 3 lines we have. Think how many lines we have saved. Now you will not understand the difference. Less only no ma'am. Like I can able to see 5 or 6 lines only it is reduced. But I will write that 5 or 2 lines. 5 or 6 lines I will write, no problem. Think here we have created only 3 objects. Suppose 1000 object is there, 4000 lines of code will be there, right? One object, 4 lines. 1000 object, 4000 lines. 10,000 object, 40,000 lines. Then means now how many lines got reduced? One object means 3 lines only. So 1000 object means 1000 lines only will be there. 3000 lines we have saved. You see the 3 object will be less. You see the 1000 thing. 3000 lines of code we have reduced. That is how polymorphism important is. One advantage we understood clearly, when code size is really getting reduced. From this we got the evidence. One more thing you told us, a flexibility. What come our code will do some yoga, something like that. Then what is the flexibility? Technically well done. Not technically, first we will understand. If you go for interviews, they will be asking one question. Are you flexible? Ah yes sir, I am flexible. Clear answer show. No, right? Then for example, if it is of normal Indian based shift in the sense 9 to 5, 9 to 6 only will be, that is one time. If it is American shift in the sense, if your company is having American project in the sense, your shift timings will be like, if it is morning there in the sense, for that night will be there, that shift will be. If it is like Australia shift something in the sense, at the time it will differ. Evening time only it will start, 4 o'clock evening it will start till morning 2 o'clock something it will go. These are the different shift timings. So they will ask you, are you flexible with all the timings or not? They will ask. You tell, ma'am, morning shift I will do, night shift I will do, underground shift also I will do. First give me the job, then we will do everything. That much you will be telling. So it means one person can be flexible for all the shifts. This is the meaning of the word called as flexibility. Here, how ma'am our code is flexible? Tell me, I will tell you. First time, I am calling cargo plane. This permit method, it is not like you have to make use of plane only. You can mention cargo plane. If I mention cargo plane, what will happen? You know, only the cargo plane will get executed. Using cargo plane, you can't able to access a fighter plane or what is one more plane? PPP. Passenger plane, you can't able to access it. Oh, there also I have already given. You also didn't tell me. Fighter plane, you can't access. It will directly show you an error. See over here. Method permit. See, it doesn't. Cargo plane, it is not applicable for passenger plane and fighter plane only. It is not applicable. It is showing. But it is applicable for cargo plane. Yes, cargo plane it is applicable. Okay. Then what I will do over here is, I will just change it as passenger plane. Passenger plane if I give, it is showing as cargo plane and fighter plane, it is not accessible. Then means permit method, it can be accessible for passenger plane also, it can be accessible for cargo plane also, it can be accessible for fighter plane also. Any one of the plane only it can be accessible. Everyone it is not accessible as well. So you can, this permit method can able to execute for cargo plane also, it can able to execute for fighter plane also, fighter plane also, it can able to execute for passenger plane also, 3 plane also it can able to execute. That is why it is flexible in all the ways. Error it is showing, mama. It will show error. Remove this. Remove this 2 line. Mention as cargo plane. Now go. Permit method will work for cargo plane also. Now go and mention passenger plane. Here you have to pass as passenger. If you can mention. So this is the meaning of code flexibility. This permit method can execute for any of the child. That ma'am, this also we understood. But one more thing I want to tell, that is the last point, important point as well. AP.permit. Still you have to understand depth of polymorphism. FP it is given. See over it? Yes. Yes. Now what I want to do over here is, we understood one meaning called as polymorphism. Polymorphism means one is to many. Whenever we are learning method overloading, we told method overloading is an example for false polymorphism. Virtual polymorphism, one point I told. I told one example also for that. You guys remember that method overloading? Because see, they will ask one question. Is that really method overloading happens in Java? They will ask. Method overloading it is not. They will ask. Is really a method is overloaded again and again? They will ask. No, method will never overload. It is just an illusion of the programmer. As they are calling the same method again and again, so it feels like method is overloading. So It feels like polymorphism is happening, but actual polymorphism there it was not there. Actually there was no polymorphism. I told one example also. Suddenly Mike gets stuck or something, I will be calling one person, they will be repairing everything as well. So different persons I will be calling. I told one example as well for them. So that is false polymorphism. But here today we didn't see false polymorphism. Real polymorphism we have seen. Show me where is real polymorphism. See guys. First time I am calling permit method. Same permit method only I am calling, right? Second time also I am calling the same permit method. Third time also I am calling the same permit method only, right? Because this one permit method, how many permit method is there? Only one permit method is there. That one permit method only I am calling again and again and again and again I am calling. This is only known as true polymorphism. In method overloading we didn't call, because method overloading depends on the parameters, number of parameters, order of parameters. Different methods will be there, multiple methods will be there. Here we have only one method, we are calling it for the many times. This is only known as true polymorphism. Understood? Small now, I want to learn still more. This much understood, this is enough. Understood? Still the method overloading, still one more point if you tell me, my interest level will get increased. See, this true polymorphism, you can also make as fake polymorphism. Fake means false polymorphism. Which one polymorphism you can able to do, but that is not recommended, but you can able to do. How ma'am? You do one show me. I don't show you. I am here. Call. 3 times I call method. Method overloading means multiple methods you are calling, right? First time cargo plane, because 3 of the arguments should not be the same. I have to change. Cargo plane I will do. Passenger plane I will do. Fighter plane I will do. Now if I execute, see here. Getting right? This is only something called as false polymorphism, because first time you are calling permit method. Which permit method will execute? Cargo plane permit method only will execute. Yes. Second time you are calling one permit method. Yes. Which permit method will execute? First one, second one, or third one? Second one will execute. Third time you are calling the permit method. Which permit method will execute? Fighter plane permit method will execute. This is only the illusion of the programmer. You are calling the same method again. Now you are not calling the same method again and again. 3 methods are there. 3 different times only you are calling. 3 different outputs only you are calling. This is the example of virtual polymorphism, fake polymorphism. Example for method overloading. But I will remove this. We don't want this fake polymorphism. We need real polymorphism. Now see, the same permit method. First time if you call permit method also, this permit only will run. Second time if you call the permit method also, this permit only will run. Third time if you call also, same person only will run. This is the example of true polymorphism. I taught you that much depth. Entire thing in depth you have. Nobody can able to answer much depth about polymorphism. You learn with entire example every day. If you go for any YouTube channel or anything else, if you want to learn this much depth, they will never teach. They teach also, you will sleep in that time itself. They will not create that interest to learn it as well. You see, polymorphism, you just search in ChatGPT, search it on YouTube channel and come and tell me what you understood. You can't. This is what real polymorphism is. Top to bottom, everything, each and everything in depth with example, real-time example, everything I have told. So, execute and come. Once you have executed in your life, you will never forget. It will be in your mind for at least 2 months, it will be in your mind. Until you get job, it will be in your mind. But if you fail to execute now, it will be in your mind only. But again you want to revise your note, again you want to check. That much 100% will not store in your mind. If your mind wants to store it 100% in the sense, everything execute. It is not about one code you are executing. First code execute, downcasting execute. Then you just make use of reducing the size of codes by making use of airport method, permit method. Do it. Then definitely each and every concept you will learn. In that itself you will learn what is tight coupling. In that itself you will learn what is loose coupling. In that itself you will learn what is upcasting. You will learn downcasting. You will also learn what is code size is getting reduced. Code is flexible. Virtual polymorphism. This is the real polymorphism. All these concept questions can be asked in polymorphism only. Entire thing in depth will be an answer. You go for company interview questions. Search what are the questions they have asked for polymorphism. Whatever I thought inside that only all the questions will be. That is why in depth I got everything. Fine. Understood. If you want to copy, you can copy. That is what. If you want to copy, just ask me. I'll scroll down or scroll upwards, you can go. Don't forget to make a post. For image creation, you can make use of Gemini. It is really good. So one college student, they have started creating, that was nice. So I suggest everyone to create Gemini itself. Image creation, you can make use of Gemini. Code also should be there. Whatever you have practiced, the same code should be there in LinkedIn. Start creating one post. Let me show you how to create post. You guys are expert in that, I know, but no problem. ChatGPT, today I have started learning with Java. In Java, I have started learning the third important pillar known concept, that is polymorphism. I have started. In polymorphism, I learned what is meant by type coupling, loose coupling, and I have also learned how to achieve polymorphism. By making use of loose coupling, I understood. And along with it, I have learned one concept known as upcasting, downcasting, and I have also learned how to achieve polymorphism in my code. Advantages of polymorphism I have seen is code size will get reduced, along with that code will be flexible. So this is the thing which I have learned in polymorphism. I want to make a post in LinkedIn. So create and give me the content which I can directly post to LinkedIn. Along with point by point, with the heading by heading, you just segregate and give me in a correct way, in an appropriate way, so that I will directly make a post to LinkedIn. And include many hashtag codes so that it has to reach majority of the people. Along with that, include hashtag Academy also, and include my trainer name who really was guided me to learn over this. So they create and give me the content for it. See how it is giving polymorphism, third pillar, tight coupling versus loose coupling, up upcasting and downcasting, achievements in polymorphism, advantages in polymorphism. How clearly this much content is enough. You don't want to give paragraph content, point by segregate and give like this. How better it is. What I learned today. See, that's all enough. Hash values, whatever it is given, you can mention it so that it will reach majority of the people. It is not like only the connected people will be seeing yours, other people also will be seeing. My name will come mistake only, just change it my name. You will create one image for that. In Gemini, you can create image. Create one image on this content so that I can post in LinkedIn. Along with that, my image should include your video of teaching. Content depends on you. Whatever content you are creating, it will be created. This is not good. This is only concept cave. I need the image representation, augmented reality way of learning. You can give this kind of context, you can give, no problem. You can give many prompts and you can create it. If you see my LinkedIn account, in that my students would have done. In that activity section, I would have commented for that. You can take a reference of how they have created like that. Tomorrow I will be checking everyone's LinkedIn. I will be checking. Content in the sense, it is not only about your post. Your connection list I will be checking. Who are the people you have connected? Useful people or less people you have connected, I will be checking. How many connections you have? Connect with your friends, no problem. You can also start following many developers who are there. Directly you can search and you can connect it with them. That also you should be there. Along with that, your entire profile, whether it is verified or not, entire data you have entered, your projects, everything. Is your LinkedIn profile 100% completed or not? That also I will check. If you see this activity session of mine, you can able to see. This fellow, the even name on it. This is a new college. This college people will be. Previous college, one college students will be creating. CS is they were learning. How they have pasted the code. Present CMS college only. What? Like HTML, CSS they have started learning. Full stack they have learning. So they see how they are creating this. Whatever code they are doing, code, output, learning image. You can refer. Abstraction also you guys will be learning like this, abstraction content. You will, this kind of things I will do, you ignore that. The creative will see, image, code, whatever they have solved, they have given. What they have learned, learning journey. getting. Previous college students. This kind of things also very good. You do. Like that. Abstraction. Final pillar abstraction like pillars, images. Creativity level. Four pillars. Like this augmented way. You guys say you'll be getting an idea I'm showing. Yes ma'am. Yes ma'am, it is in what I do. Your image should be there. Whatever code you have done, that code also should be there. And along with it, I have also given one more activity that you have to do recordings. That whatever question paper you just take one company interview question, start with that recordings I told. It will be very useful for you because in this week we will be conducting mock also. Tomorrow I will be checking. Whoever Google Drive link is not updated, whoever haven't shared me, you can directly share me in WhatsApp. Once you have uploaded in Google Drive, take the Google Drive link and share it with me in WhatsApp. Whoever name is not there, tomorrow they will be having a demo over here. Don't think I am giving lot of work because only by doing lot of work you can able to see the better version of yourself. So do it. Already enjoyment is done. At least spend 2 weeks for that. Don't spend your time on packing, guys. I did one wrong thing. Usually I used to leave you guys at 3:45, 3:50 itself, right? So only 3:40 itself you are packing. Here at 4 o'clock only I will leave. Understood whatever it is being taught in today's class? You guys want to go now itself? We'll wait for some time. Wait. What bus will go? Have you informed your TPU? Whatever? Tell me, I can't hear you guys. Okay, have it. Give for everyone and have it. Then you should not have it. This kind of images also you can create this one. It's an example. Same images. Polymorphism, comparison, and so when you 2 minutes of time, they take a mobile. They forget the entire world itself. See, at least 1 week you don't use your mobile. Apart from calling in the sense any important things. Apart from that, don't use your mobile. Use your laptop only. You have, you can use your laptop. Otherwise, your mobile, whatever content I'm giving, do that thing. You can able to see lot of improvement in yourself. But the worst thing is you will not try. I shall make you to try. I'll plug your phone, I'll give you 50. Because there is no other option, you have to try right. That's all ma'am, I will die itself. I'll take one night. That's all. I will write your name. One mentor from Tap Academy, she came. She plugged my phone because of that lot of mental disturbance I got. Because of that I'm dying. Everything is responsible to Kohli ma'am. And along with that, Tap Academy, hashtag Tap Academy included. And you can do. Then next day police will come directly and I don't want anything. Go to my company itself. Pick everyone and go. Everyone will go there. Fine, whatever work I gave you, do all the work and come tomorrow. First thing tomorrow I will be checking the work only. First half an hour, that is my work. Night like 9 o'clock something I will be checking your Google Drive link. Do that. Any doubts if you are facing while solving programs also you can text me. Everything, all the option is there. But nobody have asked me any doubt in these many days. 1 or 2% in St. John's College have texted me WhatsApp. They have called, ma'am, are you coming or not, ma'am? I'll come for no problem. Some of them have pattern programming on doubt. I don't know who is that. Doubt they told, okay, I just executed. That was recently 1 or 2 days before only. Apart from that, nobody have no doubt. Because you need to open the portal itself. Today only you get to know the portal. There is one. Oh, they have provided one portal. No. Today only you get to know portal. So no problem, guys. Do all the works whatever I give. Boys separate world they are living. I don't know what happened. Whatever works I have given, do complete and come those works. Any doubt in the sense, you can text me. Don't miss any one of the work. Everything whatever I told, do it and come. Plan accordingly and complete it and come. We will see you tomorrow again. Okay, ma'am. 45.